Look
Can
at
you
the
see it?
moon. Yes.
Hold on. The moon.
I mean, my
Yeah.
quality ain't that good, but I can
Hold on.
still see
I'm
it.
going.
Thing.
I have no idea what my son at the moment.
This right here?
Yeah, I have no idea. He was doing his charts.
Yeah, that's what I wanted on it. No reason David should have to do that by himself.
Oh.
Continue checking out. Right, that was 229 touches.
You got me. Yeah, bro. But I'm still waiting on that phone call from Circle K though.
Oh yeah.
So my auntie added me. Should I add her?
Life is so fucking silly, bro. And I'm really starting to laugh at this experience. I just want a functioning bike. That's all. But nah, you live in a fucking retirement center with meth heads, with niggas who do motherfucking, who shoot heroin up they motherfucking veins. Like, with niggas who just don't want shit. And that's not me. Like, I'm over here asking for a couple of dollars because I want to go skate. I don't got no fucking money. So it's like $5 to skate. Next thing I know, people just want handouts. People don't even wanna work. And da 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 da. And I'm just like, niggas is just brainwashed for sure. And all I really can do is just take my time. Like, I'm not letting no motherfucker rush me, and I'm tired of asking black men to do a damn thing for me. Don't know how to stand on business, give ass service, trying to sabotage your life, trying to endanger your ass, because they don't know what the fuck they doing. And then want to fucking scam you. Want money, bro. Want to scam you, bro. Don't even want to make use. Use the money for valuable things. That's what I use money for. Now, weed is one thing, but I take weed to maintain, to cope with my emotions. Shit just is really blowing me. I wanted to skate today, but I don't know if that's gonna be the case. I wanted to then get my bike and go out into the city. I asked a neighbor to help me and can't even receive that because that nigga need help his damn self. Shit just really, really, really fucking with me. I'm trying to keep it P. I'm about to go home. Like, if you can't give quality service that you claim, that you speak of, then let a nigga know that. Stop wasting motherfuckers' time, energy, money. Stop wasting people's patience. Bro, it's some really good people out here who's getting done wrong by motherfuckers who don't care, who just want some reputation. Don't even care to fucking... And this correlates to my mama saying, get you a trade. Like, and I'm just like, bro, I know whatever I fucking do, I will dominate it in whatever field that I choose. But I'm thinking about agricultural work. I'm thinking about crops and resources. Now, of course, a trade is dope. Learn how to do piping, plumbing, water heater work, welding. That's dope. But I need to learn the basic things that God presented to me. I need to master first before I could go into any field, because then I'll be juggling multiple information, multiple different sources of knowledge when I have to process the knowledge that I have already. That's why I'm not so quick to go and jump out and get an apartment and get a car and do all of these extra ass shits just to get in debt and rely on people. I'm not trying to be codependent on no system. It's information and shit out here for us already. We don't need to go to school. I'm just doing this thing. I'm just the only man at my house learning. There's no other men around me influencing me, passing knowledge to me, giving me direction, systems that are sustainable. Nobody's doing that shit for me. I'm doing it for me. I'm getting myself up and saying, move your body, hydrate your vessel, drink some tea. Things that'll heal me. I'm doing this for myself. Now, of course, I have support, but they don't really truly know what you're carrying. Like, they know the knowledge that you express, but they don't know what the fuck you're carrying. So they're gonna continue to critique you and judge you and say you need to do this because this is a good path. But have they tried it? Did it work out for them? That's what I like to ask. Before a nigga try to critique me, how are your standards looking like? How are you upholding to your own standards? How are you deviating from, you know what I mean, paths that don't serve you? And what are you integrating to best serve you and your needs, in your life, in your family? What are you integrating into your life that'll best sustain you and your family? That's what I ask people. And I'm just, I'm tired. I can't even lie. It's a beautiful day today, but I've been being ripped off. I've been being scammed and ripped off, and I'm kind of pissed. And so I'm just about to relax in the crib today. Can't even lie. I'm fasting right now. Just made it back to the crib. And I'm gonna try to document. I might cook, I might not. I don't know. I don't want to bring this vibe like, he's frustrated, angst, he's being scammed, da 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 da. So now I'm like entitled to my time, money, energy, attention. Well, their time, money, energy, and attention. But, man, I just made it in my backyard. And I need to move some firewood. Some firewood over here. Because I'm about to start burning fires and speaking life into some fire. And I gotta connect back to my spiritual roots and do things more sustainably, more enriching to my soul. Because I can't be feeling like I'm being robbed and like I'm being taken from. I can't be feeling like that, bro. Came out here originally to journal, and I'm just like, wow. 1555. Well, 155, January the 5th, Monday. 15. What the fuck is going on? But basically, I came out here to just vent. I came out here to vent. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. I wanted to go skate, but my brother got the flu, and I can still go, but I'd rather just choose to be here present and not move and just sit right here until my MacBook dies as I'm recording the video. Y'all, I found these AirPod cases and they got AirPods in them, but they dirty. But I'm like, I might can see if they can be charged up or something like that. But yeah, I was gonna journal, but I just rather talk. I love talking, but I just have on my conscience like start start taking your ideas seriously as far as doing it the way that you want it done, or doing it in the most natural way, without manipulation, or without needing, or with like being too needy, or without picking at something, or judging something. Like, if it don't come naturally, then it's not meant to be. Just even critiquing things, critiquing somebody's work. I'm like, they wasn't supposed to do it. I was supposed to do it. So maybe earlier, I was just a bit frustrated, and my ego was kind of like had to be dissolved a bit, because I do need to pick up on skills and trades. Maybe I do want things natural and easy, and maybe I do want to be comfortable, but that's not realistic. It's not reality, and I can't be mad that I can't get things my way when I need to get it my way. And that's doing it, learning it, studying, research, school. I can go to trade school, be around a new set of people, pick up on new skills. And maybe that uncomfortability is what I'm afraid of, like starting over, learning something from scratch. Because I love content creation. Who's to say I can't document my school life? Because I can document my school life. I can document what I'm learning in school. I just gotta get serious with my life, because I haven't been taking it serious. In fact, I've been self-sabotaging. I've been waiting and expecting handouts, or expecting things to just happen. Optimistic about certain things, about my journey, my workout journey, my alkaline journey, but still not being integral with my alkaline journey. Still not holding myself to the standards that I set for myself. I once was consistent, and then you have certain contrasts that interrupt. But it's like integrity. Sometimes you need to fast. Sometimes you don't need to put dense matter in you. Sometimes you need just air. Sometimes you need just sun. Sometimes you need just water. Sometimes you need to just sit by a fire and just speak life into the fire, speak life into the water, speak life into the air, speak life into the solar rays. Well, pure light, pure solar energy we receiving from the sun. But I just want to be more present with my content, with my documentation, with what I capture, with the symbols that I capture, with the lands that I touch, with the grass that I touch and walk through and feel. And I just want to be intentional and conscious. I want to be conscious. I'm a conscious being that has this yearning to live in my highest timeline, but have to sacrifice time. I have to kind of conform to this linear structure to get what I want of this linear structure, as far as money and secure transportation. That's probably why I haven't gotten my bike yet, even though a man who I trusted was supposed to stand on his word. But you can't get work done from people who on drugs, not unless they're fully functioning and it's prescribed. But if it's regulated and they are healthy, they have good quality service work, then that's another thing. But if they don't stand on their word, it's like, why are you going back to this person to help you when they can't even fucking help their damn self? So now it's like I gotta pick up on skills and learn how to manufacture things myself. Learn how to put together things, fix things, resolve things internally, externally, because you're the creator of your reality. And with that knowing, it comes with a huge responsibility, because now you have to have this integrity. And of course, you're going to change and mold and evolve. And you may regress sometimes, like I always say. But you gotta keep moving forward, and know that each step is progress. Each stage of your journey is progress. And you gotta know that. Nobody's gonna tell you that. And you have spirit guides along the way. But you gotta follow. You gotta follow through with what you say. And I've been really hard-headed. I've been disobedient. But at least I can sit here and confront myself. You know? I've been disobedient and just, I'm aligning, I'm recalibrating. And I'm very intentional with what I title these entries. But like recalibrating just my soul and its resonance to certain things. Just even just touching and reacting to certain things it's not even needed most of the time, because it's just illusions casted upon you. And then people, they wrap up whatever they perceive of you from their lenses. People have they see things, and you can't see what they see. You can pick up on their frequency, their energy, and then maybe just not even regard it, not even internalize it or receive. Well, you're receiving you're receiving eternally, but it's just to consume and allow that thing to consume you. Just don't absorb none of that thing. You just gotta keep moving, because you will be confused just trying to figure it out. And you'll be trying to figure it out confused and just assumptions, just distortions, clouding your true judgment and what God is communicating to you. Stop tolerating. Stop tolerating. Because you know why you're here. And you know just why God sent you here. Why Source sent you here. It's time that I start tending to just the land again. That should be a natural thing. I should be always tending to the land. I should always be making sure that it's fertile. Connecting with it. It's scary though. Getting out there and just connecting with it and being present with it and just saying fuck all of the extra shit. That's courageous as fuck though, to act upon your truth. And to know that now is your truth. Not before, not after, not the after effects, because the after effect trickles into so many other channels. It trickles into so many other things that we gotta reckon with. Or not. It is all of choice, to decide that this is what I'm doing, this is who I am, and I have the right to do this thing that God has told me to do. Or just even that I agree with just my own path. That this is going to be a part of my path. It's even what we claim and own and continue to exchange with somebody who we think that is a lover, but you don't even know what love is, because you gotta tend to you. You gotta nurture you to know what resonates deeply, like what connects with you. And you'll know when you're connected with just a union. You'll know when you're being served with just richness. You're being nurtured, not scammed, not robbed, not betrayed. I have cheated. I've never been in a real relationship, but I've cheated. I've deviated from certain connections and seek my needs elsewhere because you can be neglected and too afraid to admit it in certain situations. Too afraid to confront, be in this confrontation. And that's what I was dealing with. A man not even willing to see you in person. They want to text. They want to call you over this virtual device. Because they're coward, they're pussy, they're bitches. And I'm just choosing to not be a coward, a pussy, and a bitch anymore. Like, even with my art, I gotta be bold. I gotta be courageous. I gotta say the things that I truly feel. Just even about being God, being an expression, a channel of God. We all are God. We all are one conscious that is experiencing itself and its complexities and its just peculiarities and all of these weird shits that we accumulate as humans, and adapting into a very separated, divided nation. When you're trying to speak for the nation of the people and you have opposing sides trying to go against a pure thought, a pure action. And then we think, because we lust, because we greed, because we are jealous and we experience these darknesses and then come into a new refined version of you where you're accepting all of these characteristics. But sometimes you just gotta let these characters, these forms of expression just be, and accept them and integrate them and play with them and sometimes make fun, be playful, have fun, jump and shout. I'm tired of seeing people closed off. It just makes me when I'm around people who are insecure, it makes me want to throw up, vomit. It makes me gag. Like, oh my God, you think that you are ugly. You hate yourself. I hate to say that to somebody because then that's direct. And they're faced with confrontation head on. And so it's like when you don't have the words to express yourself and your limitations that you have adapted to, how can you reckon with something who is literally revealing something to you, truths in plain sight? And you got to have the ears adjusted. You got to have the frequency adjusted to a tune. But when when everything is repressed and tamed, how can the beast truly flourish in its garden? How can the whatever animal, we all are just living creatures wanting to feast upon thee until we see the true essence of living. It's not to consume, but to create. And that's what I try to present to people. Create. Be creative. Get creative. Experience these other ranges of emotions. Some people literally go years without crying, without accepting harsh truths about themselves. And I just refuse to be ignorant. Yeah, I chase a lot. Because sometimes I want people to see what true love is. But you gotta be a magnet. And I've been just trying to reinforce in myself, be a magnet. Yeah, you have passion. Yeah, you have this anointedness about yourself. Like you're anointed and you carry certain generation, like certain wealth. Like you carry wealth from your bloodline. Your ancestors, they literally just passed this down to you. And now you're a living embodiment. And now you get to share. And you get to just be beautiful. Sometimes people get angry at your light. People get really, really possessed with a neglectful spirit, and they stray away from that confrontation. And confrontation looks like so many different things. It's about accepting one's truth. It's about integrating their truth and being inspired into it. Like it's about integrating. It's about coexisting, being inspired, giving our creative efforts to these dynamics. How the fuck can you experience a sublime, conscious, experience when you're not sharing symbols, like sharing, passing down wealth? Because it doesn't just belong to you. Because when you leave, motherfucker, you leaving everything that you left behind in this realm, and you're transitioning. So it's like you're not going to take it with you, but you just want it to be of symbology, of meaning, of purpose, of necessity to serve the collective. And that's what that's how I choose to just view this art, because it's more than content creation. It's more than just filming a video. It's about being present. It's about breathing. It's about witnessing the life around me. I wish I could point the camera and sit direct. My laptop died like I knew it. But yeah, sometimes the revolution isn't televised. I be wanting to show everything. But sometimes you keep dearly sacred to you. And I don't need to capture everything. Sometimes I can just talk. Sometimes the video can just be a blank screen and I can just share my voice. Because it's going to touch a soul. And that's just my intention. My MacBook died, but I'm about to sit out here, finish smoking, get me some sun, and vibe out. Peace. I love you. I'm realizing I have to really double down on my personal, just internalized beliefs about myself, about my life. And yeah, I'm always pressing the record button, but I do be talking, off the camera, too. Just to myself. Because I'm all that I really have in this life. I'm the only one that gets me, that knows me, that trusts my thoughts. Aside from who's talking to me and who's trying to validate my, feelings or opinion or choice or way of being. I don't need none of that. I don't need the external validation. When I can accept my challenges and what I'm choosing to do to move forward, it's true sovereignty. Just how I talk. I'm done playing with my expression. Just even with my thoughts and what I choose to say while I'm freestyling. And I know I'm very self-critical. Anybody who's watching me, when I'm talking about me. 9 times out of 10, everything that I talk about, everything that I document about, it's about me and what I'm going through. And I'm just tired of internalizing my struggles. I'm tired of allowing my struggles to define me, define my feelings, to my life, to my people, to the people that I care about, to material attachments. You know what I mean? Because none of this shit matters. None of this shit matters. None of the arguments, none of the fights, none of the money, the ownership. Because you own nothing, you just borrowing and exchanging in this moment. It's all you doing, trading, borrowing, exchanging. Sometimes thieving, scamming, taking without like just, you know, reasonings, intentions. Some of this shit just don't make sense at all. But to accept that, man, just embody you. I've been around people who complain, even me, just put up with my own shit, complain about the same thing and do nothing about it, but just sit in it, internalize, perpetuate, repress, yes, your own expression. Sometimes we can be robbing the experience from ourselves. That's why I'm like, no forcing, no push-pull. I'm just like here, present. And I'm taking action. You know, even if it's me recording a video or walking down the street to a park or a store or a vintage thrift store or whatever the fuck. None of the shit matters anyways. And that's just how you have to just accept reality as it is. Like, none of it matters. Relationships, romance, love, all of that shit is nothing without, you know, true action, like action sustainability, culture, knowing of thyself, knowing of your purpose, of this exchange, this union, why we are here. Is to experience it together, to coexist, not to separate it, each other. That's why love is so complicated and complex and it's multi-layered and it's like a mystery. Romance, affairs, sexuality, trans people, mothers, single parents, just this constant separation, you know? Even with our ethnic groups and where they originate from and how are they created and where are we and who are we and what are we supposed to be doing and how can I best sustain myself, you know, in my environment? How can I fertilize my environment, enriching myself so that I enrich my community, you know? I'm here to like do things in a way that is of truth. Just even how I confront myself, even how I process my experience. You gotta have full autonomy of this thing. A lot of things that we complain about is like blasphemy, hypocritical, very contradictory. We live in very double-edged ways of life. Like you're being stabbed from the front and from the back. You're being stabbed like up, like decapitated, pow. And I'm sorry to make it so gruesome, but that's how deep life gets. That's how deep this experience gets. People are creators, and they will manipulate you. They will. It's like almost you can't put nothing past anybody, because we're all in this thing with like our own narrative, our own agenda, which there is no agenda whatsoever. There is no true order but like the divine laws of nature, you know? Well, what a true source of our everyday existence come from? Like, who is the true source of, you know, existence, which is that we all are. We all are creating, and it's not a this or that, or black or white, or divided, separated thing. Like, no. This is a whole living being. This is a whole living being. Was that Travis? What the fuck? I heard somebody scream. But this is a whole living being. And you have to acknowledge all entities, but like also protect yourself. also protect. Like, you gotta live in this constant state of confrontation, and you gotta be creative with how you combat with these beings. Sometimes you don't even have to fight. You don't even have to choose to struggle. You don't have to choose to reckon. Sometimes it's like, no, I just wanna, you know what I mean, protect me and my fam. You know, I'd rather we not integrate. I'd rather we, be separate, because we're not gonna serve each other's path. And you have to accept that and move on. You have to accept the mysterious mystiqueness about all of this thing. God is a mystery, like, but also a simple way of being. Like, Christ consciousness, being in tune with just your vessel, and just being a conscious being in general is a way of life. Is a true way of being. Aside from occults and groups and self-help, and these people are still popping fireworks, and just these psychological warfare that we attend to, as far as just the systems at be, the powers that be. Like, it's a lot of warfare at play, and your experience will mirror your awareness, for sure. Like, why they still popping fireworks though? Like, I'm trying to, you know what? I'm gonna just let that be. I'm just really here. I want to start filming these long form content, bro. I love it. I love just being here, talking to myself, talking to God, talking to you as I'm exchanging with me in another place, another realm. I'm gonna constantly be checking in on you, Tre'Von. I will show up for you, and you just gotta trust. Like, just keep fasting. Just keep fasting, and when you feel like just rocky, come back to the breath, journal, release. Take your ass on a walk, no matter if it's cold. Go for that fucking walk. It'll strengthen your immune system. Go for that fucking walk. And I'm gonna go for that walk, for sure. Like, I gotta be here, cause I didn't get like sustainable systems, like, and it fucks up my just adaptability. I can't even lie. And I know this may be like, I'm being vulnerable right now. I'm being truthful and transparent. So don't use this against me. But it's like all about the growth. It's all about the just repetition in your practices. So hold on to that repetition and be locked in. And even with weed, I love weed dearly. It's a strong attachment, but I gotta let it. I gotta like deprive it. So this is day 1 of my fast, bro. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. It's gonna better you. You're gonna be a stronger man. Like, your willpower. Like, I just want that strong will to just command. Like, stand on business, nigga. Like, hey, you talking about? Stand on business, but also be protected. Be stuffed. Like observe your environment. Observe your landscapes. Observe the signs, the names, the numbers. I feel like as I further shift into like the strong willpower to attain knowledge, cause bruh, I'm with the visual content right now. I'm with the personal growth, but I just want to eventually receive knowledge and attain it and be able to recall it and correlate it to certain periods, certain timelines. I want to be able to exchange with people, put people on game, you know. That's what I want for myself and my community. I want to enrich myself so that I can enrich others, bro. I want to be this flexible, resilient being that I am. That I am. Like, I've created so much. I've attuned into so many other frequencies. I've communicated with so many people. And it wows me because I've never traveled. I've only been on this virtual shit. And I'm just like, this is the way to do it until I can get a car, until I can get a passport, until I can get good credit, until I can invest in a LLC, get licenses. And I do want to go to trade school. I do want to adapt trades and skills so that I can have licenses and be able to provide services in other countries, bro. Like, I want to be able to be of value and recreational usage for the community. Like, I don't want to create stagnancy. I want to be a lot. Like, I want to be an asset. I want to be a fucking asset, bro. I was finna say liability. What the fuck? But I want to be an asset. From liability to asset. Because, nigga, I be feeling like I'm like, bro, lack of resourceful, like, skills. Like, lack of, I can't even fucking provide services for people in this moment, in this period and stage of my life. I can give knowledge. I can expand my awareness and spread awareness. But, like, as far as tangible things that I can provide for others, I will grow into that. Being able to provide good quality service. Even learning how to cook. My grandma want me to do culinary. But you need money for these things, And I'm trying to think sustainability, bro. I'm building my foundation. And that's my thing. I be giving free game. So I know I'm going to get this back tenfold. I just know it. Because I be giving game. Because I care. I truly do care. Aside from the destruction that I, created in my own realms and that I've traveled in and people that I've met. Surprisingly, y'all, I've met a lot of fucking niggas that was locked up. Even women, too. Like, I met a lot of women who just have kids and who just be hoeing around. And I cannot judge. Who am I to judge? Because I've been a victim to, promiscuity and leading on and giving my body away to some people. Mostly men. Giving my body away to men. And trying to find this wanting and wholeness, in a place that doesn't serve me. That doesn't serve me. That only damages me. That only makes me more insecure about my character, about the places that I can walk in, and the testimony that I can share, and like just even my personal experience I'm a walking, living testament of God. Like, I've literally healed myself, and so that we all can do, if we could only just purge through these veils, these limitations, bro. Because who are you to judge? Only this very source energy can like strike me down. Pow! But I know that I'm gonna live a very long life. I'm immortal. So are you. Like, we all are immortal beings. Even when you transform out of this freaking vessel that we can do whenever we want to. We can literally vibrate our bodies to transform, to transition or metamorph into another state of being. Just like that. Just by visualization. The power of visualization, your imagination, you can be another being, another expression. It's all just like being in your childlike essence, being in your childlike expression. You can serve and be a role. Like, you can be a role, bro. You can serve a role. And it's up to you and your intentions and how you choose to serve this role. Because what are you doing it for? You got to know that why. Why am I here? And what purpose am I here to serve? And how am I going to express myself in these ways that I feel passionate and called to express myself in? And truly stepping into it. You got to know why you're here. For a moment, I wanted attention. I wanted to be heard. But to have built a platform already without many viewers and to be confident in my expression, I said that's a huge accomplishment. I need that. Don't pay too much attention to my face. But I said that's a huge accomplishment. And I feel so secure in my vessel right now. Even though I be feeling watched and surveilled, that's how I really do be feeling like watched and surveilled, y'all. Can't lie. You know that feeling like you got eyes staring down the back of your spine? Well, I'm gonna say it in this way, like literally sensation from the back of your spine. You know what I mean? On around here, you just feel like eyes around your peripheral, like, and you see it. And sometimes you can map out expressions and faces. You know, well, at least I can. I can map out these entities, and I can reckon with them. But it's in a way where it's like subtle, and I respect your presence. But like, I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. And you can dance with me if you want. You can take a shot, spark up with me if you want. Don't lace. I don't lace. I'm respectful. I don't impose on one's existence. I'm not here as a threat, but I'm here to serve you and to bring about truth so that you can be a child again. Because a lot of these men are corrupt. They have corrupt systems instilled into their vessels. And be stealing people's essence, be draining people's essence, and harvesting off of people's essence as entertainment. Very sickening. Very sickening. And you have these Agent Smiths, these house Negroes, who would deprive a nigga. Nigga would deprive a nigga and give you the bare minimum and expect so much from you. Which is so crazy and can be so greedy. Can gatekeep. I will never be that kind of person. Because what I give out, I will get tenfold. And I know that I have pure intentions with everything that I do. With everything that I do, I have pure intentions. And I've even was met with certain confrontation that wasn't even mine. It was others' projections onto me. It was others' envy and jealousy that I'm able to rise above every fucking struggle, every adversity. But when you know who you are and what has been done unto your people, these little moments of adversity and confrontation is nothing. Because, bro, it's something bigger to fry. It's something bigger to fry, and I can fry your ass up too. I got my nephew. Let me go and get him. I just got my nephew out the bus. I just want to finally say, Tre'Von, you got this. Strengthen your willpower. Serve and protect your vessel. Honor your vessel as you are a living embodiment of God consciousness. And be an example. Show your brothers and sisters who pick up on this game, who listen to you, that you can overcome this shit. You just gotta keep pushing. Discipline yourself. Follow through. Read. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard, but I have to do this for me. Ultimately. If I'm gonna survive throughout this thing of transitioning to the Matrix, bro, if I'm gonna get into the fucking Matrix and learn this systems and learn just politics and policies and how people surveil and learn how to protect myself. I want to get into boxing or learn how to fight. I want to learn how to protect myself so that I can protect me and my peoples. I want to know how to shoot for protection purposes, to protect my community. I want to even show my young brothers how to protect themselves. You know, how to hunt. You got to learn how to survive. And it's just bro, these are the things that I needed. These are the things that I needed growing up. I got attacked by a 30-year-old. I almost got attacked by a middle-aged nigga and a laundromat. And it's like you gotta just protect yourself at the end of the day. Like the people who you subject yourself around, what kind of karma do they have? What kind of interactions do they, you know, attract? What kind of beings do they attract? For at first I thought it was fascinating, like that I could attract these kind of beings, you know, with a friend or whatever. You know, just random, but I could really do it. I could really go out and do it myself. I can go out and engage with society myself. See things just throughout my own experiences because me personally, I do not provoke. That experience that happened at that laundromat was not even about me. I just so happened to be there and to protect my brother in that matter, and to be attacked by a brother and a sister, like it's crazy. It's crazy out here. So you got to learn how to communicate and engage, and you know what I mean, dissolve conflict and protect yourself, and you know what I mean. You got to learn how to be mature emotionally. Here go my nephew. Look. Yeah. Sure. Hold on. Give me a minute, okay? I don't know. Give me a second, all right? Okay. He want me to help him with his homework. But, oh, thanks. Thanks.
I'm gonna give you 2.
Okay. Thank you.
You have to set this in your room.
All right, I got you. Thank
And
you.
you have to have red roses.
You right. You know, I was gonna get me some flowers at the dang on Kroger, but Gigi wouldn't let me. So
These purple roses.
she was like, "They gonna die anyways, and it's cold," which is true. I want to be able to sustain plants, not just get them just randomly. I want to get them with intention and name them, and you know what I mean, nurture them and have them in a good environment where they can be well sustained. And we live in a neighborhood where people cut the grass year round, so the dandelions and shit and the other plants can never really grow and flourish.
Driver's license.
Huh?
You have driver's license?
Soon. We're manifesting that.
Tre'Von,
Mm-hmm.
why that door don't work?
It does work.
Let me check.
Oh,
Oh.
this boy is just. Why you? Oh, boy. Well, I'm about to close this video out. Say bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys.
See you later. I love you. I'm really at peace. Like if I just cooperate with the natural order, I can be at peace. If I face confrontation head on, be honest. In every moment, it saves you. It saves you, and it's just like you can be so just free. You just are honest. You just carry yourself with grace. When you allow yourself to be free and live in heaven and hell, shit, rule both planes, rule both. Because it's just like actually integrate both into your life. Integrate hell and heaven into your life. Like integrate divine union. Because you can't have one without the other. Like we live in a dualistic nature. There's like no looking back, but just keep running, keep walking, keep hiking, keep discovering, bro. Become familiar with these lands. Become familiar with just this air that you breathe in, and become familiar with all of the spaces that you walk in. You know, trace these symbologies origin, trace these patterns origin, trace the roots. Get to know these beings that you are interested in or will be presented with. Like, get to know these beings, get to know their origin, their story, get to know your story as you're writing it. Create these scenarios, bro. But don't force these scenarios, but just create them and romanticize them. Even though I'm completely, I'm unsubscribing to like just romance and just the fantasy and da. All of it exists in one, but like you gotta be an idealist. You gotta be a realist. You gotta be just you gotta be mystique with these encounters, with these experiences, because it's all unfolding for you. So yeah, don't force. Just channel and receive and you know what I mean? Ground. I love these downloads, bro. I can't even lie. I love just talking. I be wanting just another mystique presence beside me. It's just on this little crazy, thing that I be on when I'm by myself and just experience. Like Jakaya is a character in my life, right? Like that's just not my realm. Like when I'm in his realm, it's like we both kind of bouncing. Da 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 da. I'm in my shit, he in his shit, and it's kind of like a, you know. And I kind of sometimes we just stray, right? Like we both like independent beings, like in a sense where we gonna do our own thing, you know. Which that's kind of unsafe, but in an open recreational space, I feel like that's safe because you have security guards or whatever. Or like we have an itinerary of things. That's with anybody. Like even just by myself having an itinerary of things where I'm like sequence in this thing that I'm going to do, and my experience is just gonna unfold naturally. But with him, it's just like I kind of have to have my own systems to counteract just his irrational sporadic activity, and it kind of just works. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck I deal with it, but I deal with it. And that's the reason why I curse a lot. He's not the reason why I curse a lot, but just I just been around a lot of just foul shit. Even the things that I've been watching, which has really been like cracking my conscience, expanding just like just storytelling and like how crazy life and how just shit just happens. Like my mom was telling me when I was I was like, I just wish I was self-aware back then. Like da 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 da. She was just like, son, shit just happens, and that's where you come back to like, there's not a this or that. It's just is, and like this life is not black or white. It's like we have to stop separating these experiences and see the truth. See the truth. Like take all of the shit off out of your eyes, out of your eyelids, and like see the truth. Like connect with just God. Just see the past experience. Like you don't even have to hear anything. All you have to do is listen. And you can just feel it. Like that's why I haven't really been like getting rest for real for real. Like I've been sleeping for like 4 or 5 hours, and like getting up, cause I don't really need rest. The fuck am I like sleeping for? Like, of course, like when when you're meditating and you're grounding out, like I feel like that's the only rest that I could ever get is when I'm out in nature. When there's shit like even when I lost my phones, it was a period of me when I just lost my phones and I couldn't use my phone. And I had to just be without a phone. Even in school. Like, and I was so irritable because I just had a responsibility outside of school. You know, whatever God throws my way, I always claim that shit. Even when I feel uncertain, I'm like, let me just do it. Like, what the fuck could happen? Which is very, like, crazy. But I've been carefree about it. I really choose to not attach myself to just shame, like that feeling of shame and, like, just, I don't know, bro. Like, God knew me before I fucking got here. So, who was, you know, I don't know why I always feel like I gotta explain myself or reckon with something when I can really just be and love myself in every situation. It's even in a workspace. Like, why do you feel clenched? Why you don't feel together in a new environment? Like, why the space is fucking with your frequency? You know, just even what somebody tells you. Like, these are just words. Stop taking words like with like substance, with value. Because just even somebody saying like you be fired or whatever, like, don't care. Like, you came in here with pure intentions, you gonna walk out with pure intentions. You know what I mean? It's just like when you maybe I might have been perceiving my whole that whole Dollar General job in a negative light, but just that whole season, I was feeling robbed, and I don't know why. Maybe things wasn't going my way, you know. Ooh. I wanted the puppies to stay alive. I was carrying so much of that. But I also want to work towards releasing tension in my conscious. Like, I can be free to, like, view myself in all of, like, in my pure nature. I don't have to fit into no kind of box or, like, no kind of identity that I need to carry or uphold or reputation. I don't give a fuck. God knew me before the fuck I got here, so how can some man tell me that I can't exist here and be myself? That doesn't make any sense. That's insanity. How can some man outside of me tell me that I have a disability or tell me that I'm this way because they ran diagnoses and studied my conscious and studied my patterns and studied my reactivities to certain emotions and traced certain neural pathways and da 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 da. Like, bro, until they try to document all of these things on you, which I do myself, I'd rather give myself up than to let somebody else tell my story. So it's just like they run all of these tests and conduct these social experiences in these workspaces. They surveil you. They keep track of your reactivities to certain things and people, agents that come in the store, and these reoccurring people. And then they do weird things. They try to impose on your personal space, and they just do really witchy, crazy shit. They do really wishy, crazy shit. Witch bitch shit. And I don't have nothing against bitches. Like, I feel like the true bitches, like the bad bitties. Like, I hate to use those terms, but we know how to associate with these terms. Like, the women who stand on business. Like, that's what I love. The women who don't take shit from a man. The woman who knows her vessel and who has this creativity about her essence. Like, she's art, living art, which I view all in any women, even the witches, even the the very dark feminine women who literally are out, like they hate the world, and honestly, they want nothing to do with the world. They just want vengeance for all of the fuckery that was done unto them. And so they cast spells and they transform into, you know, some very serpent-like being. And her appeal may probably be hypnotic, you know? But, like, I feel like we must accept and receive all versions of a woman. Like, a lot of our women who portray themselves in, like, this dark feminine, like, energy, but, like, you also have a lot of divine feminine, like, women who are in tune with her divine femininity, who is in tune with her serpent, like flow, kundalini flow. Like, you gotta differentiate the malevolent from the benevolence of a being. It's all within your practices, your actions, how you serve the community, how you give offerings, how you give back. And honestly, I need to get a lot more intentional with how I give back to Mother God myself. Like, just not like making usage of her, like giving back to her. Like, I feel as though I have a huge price to give. Like, well, not a price. I'm not gonna put. I'm not gonna say price, but like I just must give back to this realm in any ways that I can. I must give offerings in any way that I can. I be wishing that I can just have some, you know, and the fact that we feel this like burden of like, oh my God, I want something of my own, but I don't want to be feel ungrateful, da da da. But I gotta treat myself right, you know what I mean? But I also have to treat my neighbor right as well, cause God didn't just give me this for me. Like, God gave me this to share, to like, but also don't just give. You know, let people cultivate spaces where people can earn their leisure, like just naturally, like. These things should be in sequence, and the fact that we have a lot of just dead zombies walking on these planes of existence. I was a zombie. I was a zombie in many, you know, scenarios. A blind man in many scenarios. But I can acknowledge that and say I'm choosing to unveil and just see the truth of me. Because nobody taught me this. Like, nobody was sitting down having these. Like, of course, like, we been in these gatherings or whatever, you know, randomly, you know, with family, brothers, sisters, or whatever. Just debating on certain topics and feelings and how we think things should be, or, you know, the corruption of society. Like, even growing up, we used to listen to, like, the Illuminati and just videos on, like, clones. And just secret society shit and subliminal shit and CIA shit. Honestly, a whole lot of shit. I just grew up watching. Like that doo 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 doo. Like that shit. Why they fearmonger people, kids at a very young age, program them with fear, with these frequencies and things of that sort, just making their just DNA impure and having them growing up like in fear of something that was projected onto them, something that isn't even real. Like, these societies, they do cruel, gruesome shit. Of course, abduct children, you know, harvest on energy, and just do a lot of just crazy ass shit. For real, for real. Just do a lot of crazy ass shit. And a lot of these things, it just comes down to like the foundation that we build within our communities, bro. We need to surveil our own communities. That's why I'm big on documentation. That's why I'm big on documenting my life and my consciousness, because this isn't just me. Like, this is not just me. I'm here to like spread my truth and awareness. Like, this awareness just doesn't just come to me. Yes, I'm Tre'Von. Yes, that's what my mother named me. That's what's in the system. Yeah, I'm 19, going on 20 in March. And these are just numbers and names and letters and words. And they hold frequency that they do, that we attach ourselves to. But we have to learn how to differentiate and live outside of the ego. More so, be driven from your past experiences. Take the characters, take the I want to say energies from those accomplishments or those that you overcome. Like know your power, know how much power you wield, and that everything that all of the pressure that was bestowed upon you, it was to make you just into this bright light. It was to make you into this thing that spreads awareness and truth and love and holds space for others. Me personally, I want to hold space. I want to be like water. That's why I want to eat less and less, because I want to flow like water. I don't want nothing to hold me back. I don't want to allow nobody to hold me back. I want all of my chakras to be like just cleared, bro. I don't want to feel like tension around nobody. Why the fuck would I be wanting to feel tension around you or feel bad around somebody? Like, that's insanity. Like, these things that aren't natural, bro, I call it the bluff. Like, I call the bluff, bro, as it is. It's even my own experience, which is nothing compared to what like, my own experience is just one little star seed within the many other star seeds that are here and are being delivered as we speak. But I've been hearing a lot. People talking about no, we need to stop having kids. Which is so true. But like, we're here to procreate. But then people say we're not here to procreate. We're here to create sustainable civilization and stop and nurture the lineage that we have here, so that we can purify the bloodline and stop having kids with mixed gender, sexual oriented and I don't know, bro. People have their mini propaganda. It's a lot of crazy shit that happened back in the days, bro. I wasn't even thought of yet. But like, bro, I need to get right with my knowledge. I need to get right with my knowledge type shit. Everything you say right now, I through the sun's house. He turns the subject. We start asking questions like, is she a fact chick? Is she the fact chick? We a fact chick. You're hearing rumors about me and you question inside. Wasn't mine. Stop fucking hating the things that we care. All the times fair. So please don't tell me under you. Oh, you live. Let it be beautiful. Ooh, let it be beautiful. Ouch. That fucking hurt. That fucking hurted. That fucking hurted. I'm not fucking playing with you. That shit hurted. That shit fucking hurted. And you know that shit hurted too. Oh, shit. And you know that she heard it too. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do. Why the fuck is you looking at me like that? You think I look good? You think I look good? You know I look good. You know I look. Tweety Bird. Come here, Tweety Bird. Come here, Tweety Bird. Ow, ow. Where the fuck the camera going? Ah! Where the fuck the cat? Bitch, you cat. Woo! Woo! You was right. Bitch, you motherfucking guessed it. You motherfucking stuttered. And you missed to learn your words. And you missed the fucking punch it. And you don't wanna fuck with me. Cause I will sniff your ass out. I will sniff your ass like some coke. And you know I'm gonna get you out. You know I'm gonna kick your ass in the dustbin. And I'ma get you chained up to that wall and I'ma trap you. And I'ma hold you for centuries. And you gon' be a goblin when I'm finished with you. And I'ma protect you also. You gon' be my guardian angel. And I'ma get you out the dungeon. I'ma have you free up in there. It was an illusion all the time you thought I was trying to trap you out. I was trying to train you and show you that you don't need the world to be a better man. To repent from your sins. All it takes is centuries to get a man right together. All it takes is centuries to get a man right together. But penitentiary at the route, I think a man deserves some freedom. He really need to get out here and just be a man. Just be a guy. A man just need to be a god. That's all. Show him how to protect his land and his woman. And that's the moral of that. Show him how to protect his man and his woman. His man and his motherfucking woman. You hear me? Now my skin is on some bullshit, but we gonna get it together type shit. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together better than ever. The nigga thought I was playing with him, but I showed him that I can get the fuck out. I can get out your way, we don't have to reckon with me. I can get my shit together and get a couple of degrees. I'm about to go to school and show niggas what I'm about to be. I'm about to be a scholar and I'ma be a studying. I'ma be a student telling these niggas what the fuck to do. They gonna be running my motherfucking minute. Who the hell are you? I am motherfucking CEO in this bitch. I'm the founder in this bitch. I'm the founder in this bitch. I'm the founder in this bitch. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No, if you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Take a look at yourself and make the change. You take a look at yourself and make a change. You take a look at yourself and make the change. Said I had to stop with the man in the mirror. Said I had to change my ways. Oh, and I made the promise to myself that it will get better. Nobody had to remind me how to reassure multiple. The qualities is a third degree matter. I don't know what the fuck I'm pulling out these words. Tryna be scientific, tryna be political. But don't have to research, I'm just a dumb child. I gotta start with the man in the mirror. But I'm not in a rush, I can take my time. Nobody rushing me, I can just recline. Not to get too comfortable, I gotta get to work. Gotta get to work, gotta get to work. Got these obligations, gotta start my life. Gotta be consumed by all of this intelligence. What the fuck? Is life more than books and degrees? Serious question. Is life more than books and degrees and checkbooks? Is life more than money and degrees? Is life more than linear structure? Tell me that, please. I'm cracking the codes, bro. What the fuck? Because I don't live no ordinary fucking life. Fuck is you talking about? Let's spark one tear, one tear. I need you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, oh, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, pride. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I told that woman, don't let me down. I will protect you when your kids let me in. There's a man chasing after me with a Glock 50 up in that magnum clip, and he got a telescope on it. He want my head. I don't wanna intrude, but I need some protection from you. You gotta save me. I will protect you and your kids. That's a heavy intrusion. What the fuck? But that's what just came out of me. Some man, and that's what happens. It be a man, and you never know what the fuck the narrative is. They could be just trying to get into that woman's house and take her and her kids. And honestly, I need a sign from God. Should I trust Jermaine? Should I trust him? Like, nigga could have helped me put this shit on a motherfucking shit. But no, he wanna be a bitch. But you can drive behind the steering wheel. I don't get it. Niggas is weird and strange, and I'm bored with their life. And honestly, I do what the fuck I want. Why the fuck niggas be questioning me and what the fuck I be doing? I be doing. You know what the fuck I mean? You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I do what the fuck I want to. Stop telling me to put that motherfucking sheet on. Put a shirt on. Put a shirt on. Put a shirt on. Put a shirt on. Get the fuck out my face. I'm tired of bitches playing with me. And you know, I don't watch too much shit. I done seen too much crazy shit. That's why I'm like this. Cause I done seen too much crazy shit, bro. I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to you. Baby, when I, like, that just came to my mind. That, but the reason why I was doing, put a shirt on, put a shirt on, instead of saying put a shirt on, take the shirt off, daddy, take the shirt off, take the shirt off, take the shirt off. Bro, I cracked myself up. I can't even fucking lie. And this is how I like to be. This is what I want. This is, and I probably not showing nobody this video, but I just need to start having fun with myself a lot fucking more. Cause ain't no way. Like this string. And I've seen so much crazy shit in people. So it's just like, why can't I just be fun with myself? Like, niggas be having fun with their life, and I just like, let me have fun with my life, type shit. But I just want to record unlimited. Like, I just want to record long ass videos. I want it to be unlimited space. Like, I'm tired of not having space to do my shit. It feels me. And you know, I'm about to log out of my iCloud.